How y'all doing? What's going on? Well, it's been so long, I forgot how to do this. What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's been what, 4 months now? For those that don't know, I did go live like last week, I believe it was. But for those who don't know, I've been going like 4 months, as you can see. And let me just summarize what happened in those months, okay? If you want to skip to the video, just skip to I'm playing. You gonna watch this. I got a job, another job, because I was like, why not? And then I quit the job, because it was taking up all my time again. And then I was like, I'm ready. I'm saying? I'm ready. I'm ready to go crazy. Because, I ain't had no time with the job. So then I quit the job and I was like, let's do this. Right? I caught fucking chicken pox, dog. Chicken pox. Bro, I ain't even know people still caught chicken pox. Like, listen, when I tell you, I said this several times and I'm going to say it again. I don't have any enemies, but if I had one, chicken pox is what I would wish upon them, because I would never, ever want to experience that ever again, bro. Like when I was this close to, I was this close. It got to the point where I was like sitting, like I had my TV off. I was just sitting in the middle of my floor in a computer chair, just twitching and shaking and shit, just trying not to scratch myself, because it could have got a lot worse. But as you can see, like, probably can see, I got a scar right here on my fucking my arms, bro. My arms are scarred and shit. It sucked, but at least it could have been worse. I'm better now. And then, as you could see, for the last thing, after I had those damn chicken pox for a couple weeks, this is the last thing. Ta-da. But like I said before, I went on this little unscheduled break. It was needed, because all the shit I just told you. But like I said, I would be doing Nuke's top 5 videos, because bro, he got so many videos that I haven't seen yet. And if y'all seen them, I'm still gonna do them anyway. Just don't watch them, or you can, your choice. But I think I've talked long enough. Let's get straight into this video.
Named Sabia L. Sabia claimed that her apartment in the Netherlands was haunted by something that lurked in the shadows. Something dark and sinister.
Is this the same lady? I'll be leaving with the cat. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. It's the same lady.
As time went by, the paranormal activity in Sabia's apartment intensified, becoming so terrifying that Sabia began to live in abject fear of whatever evil presence might be haunting her home.
And then the bitch said, go away. You don't belong. That's all you had to tell me, sis.
9 months ago, Sabia L suddenly just stopped posting to YouTube entirely, leaving her concerned fans and followers wondering just what happened. But then, just 3 months ago, Sabia made a surprise return to her YouTube channel. She posted only one short video. The post was a positive one, letting her followers know that she had finally saved up enough money to move out of her terrifying haunted apartment. The 30-second video shows Sabia giving one final walkthrough of the empty apartment. Her optimistic video title proclaimed, "Last video, haunted apartment in the Netherlands. No more poltergeist activity for me." As you might guess, Sabia L's nightmarish story did not end there. Sabia says that she experienced months of peace and relaxation in her new home. But then strange and disturbing things begin to happen all over again. The odd events quickly became more and more unsettling. One night, the lights in her hallway begin to flicker, so she pulls out her phone and begins to record. She encounters something absolutely horrifying.
Dat licht knipperde weer aan en uit in de hal.
Did she
Het
move?
nieuwe huis.
Oh shit, she did move. She took my advice. Oh shit. She got something following her if that's the case. No sir.
Oh, ik durf niet.
I don't blame you.
Oh, ik durf niet.
Huh? Turn around slowly, please.
Verdorie. Helemaal klaar mee.
It's a nice plate. They ain't get me. You gotta protect yourself, that's all. Alright. 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 Okay. Alright, cool.
Oh.
Ooh, nigga. You got me fucked up. I would have been too paralyzed to go turn the lights on. Or even go
Ik durf
look.
echt niet.
You wildin'.
Donder op, ik ga er niet naartoe.
I would have shot up the steps. That's just me though.
Ik bel wel iemand.
Did you see it? Sabia turns away from the hallway as the light fixture suddenly moves on its own. When she turns back, the hall light has gone out again, and something dark and menacing seems to be waiting there for her. Whatever it is then seems to charge up the stairs, but understandably, Sabia does not follow.
Hell no.
Oh.
Sabia L. believes that the dark, malevolent being that haunted her old apartment has now followed her to her new home. But what do you think? Let me know down in the comments. You can watch this video as well as all of Sabia L's past terrifying encounters over on her channel, Sabia L. A window to the soul. So this is a story that starts weird and just gets weirder. But first, a little bit of history. Way back in 1679, Irish Catholic priest Oliver Plunkett was arrested for supporting the Catholic faith, which at the time was considered a serious criminal offense by the English monarchy. He was held in Newgate Prison in London before being executed. And so here's where things get really weird. Over 240 years later, in 1921, Oliver Plunkett's head, yes, just his head, was brought to St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland, where it was put on display in a garish, ornately decorated glass box. The St. Peter's Church also placed on display the prison door of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell from Newgate Prison, where Plunkett was held for 8 months before his execution. YouTube user Vicky Bramshaw was on vacation when she visited St. Peter's Church in Drogheda, Ireland. She is recording the exhibit of Oliver Plunkett's jail cell door when she catches something absolutely unnerving.
This is the door of the cell in Newgate Prison, where St. Oliver Plunkett was imprisoned for 8 months.
He's an most interesting figure.
You got me fucked up. What is that, my nigga? What is that, my nigga? What is that?
He was one of the first ecumenical Christian priests.
There is a small opening in the ancient jail cell door. and some pale, ghostly face just seems to peek out of it at them. Vicky says she has no idea what this face could be. She says she has no knowledge of visual effects to fake something like this, and she didn't even notice the face until she reviewed her footage later. So is this the ghost of Oliver Plunkett still peering from his old jail cell door? Or is it just a very, very odd trick of the light? You decide. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting Tales of Chernobyl. On April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, resulting in the worst nuclear catastrophe in history. A total of 117,000 people were evacuated, but many suffered horrific tragic deaths as lethal levels of radiation swept over the countryside. To this day, the land around the reactor is still highly radioactive. It has been deserted for over 35 years. Italian paranormal investigators Paolo, Debbie, Jack, and Simone from the YouTube channel Pit Paranormal Investigation have the unique opportunity to explore and investigate the abandoned ghost towns surrounding the Chernobyl power plant. Experienced tour guide Alex safely escorts the group through the dangerous area. The Pit team begins their journey in Pripyat, the city closest to the Chernobyl power plant. The nervous investigators soon realize that they have to conduct their investigation in an entirely different way than normal, as everything around them is highly contaminated with radioactive fallout.
E dobbiamo completamente cancellare tutte le abitudini che abbiamo.
Tutte. Ed è una cosa
È
difficilissima.
difficilissimo, ma anche solo appoggiare uno zaino momentaneamente per terra.
Non si può.
Non si può. Appoggiare, non lo so,
Non
un
puoi
ginocchio
legarti la
per
scarpa,
terra per
ecco.
legarti la scarpa. Non si può. Raga, è veramente una cosa difficile.
Guardate, solo
da
così,
fare.
cioè questo è
Y'all
il
gotta
contatore
throw your
Geiger,
shoes away afterward too,
misura le
or what?
radiazioni. Solo per dirvela brevemente, siamo a 1,40, 1,50 e contate che la soglia massima è 0,30.
Yeah, you
Now,
still there?
most of the abandoned buildings in Pripyat are extremely dangerous to enter, so it's illegal to go inside most structures. For this reason, investigator Paolo has brought along a small remote-controlled car with an attached GoPro. He carefully drives it into one of the abandoned structures as he records. After a bit of exploring with the RC car, he stops it inside and leaves the camera recording in an attempt to capture anything out of the ordinary. When they review their footage, the team is shocked. Now, as I mentioned before, Paolo and his team are all outside and no one is allowed into this building. So what is this? A strange shadow moves from right to left, seemingly followed by 2 other strange shadow anomalies. Soon the investigators are forced to leave the area, as they can only be exposed to the high radiation level for a limited time. Another night, and the Pit Paranormal team has the unique opportunity to explore the abandoned old Chernobyl hospital. Obviously, the building was the site of intense tragedy and suffering, as many passed away here during the Chernobyl meltdown. It is said that their spirits still haunt the hospital. The Pit team brings all of their equipment, hoping to properly investigate the hospital and maybe even make contact with any spirits that might inhabit the building. What they capture is truly bizarre.
What'd they capture, huh? Chill out. It's too quiet. I'm sorry.
L'hai sentito? L'hai sentito? L'hai sentito?
I start itching. That's all.
Raga,
Cos'era?
l'hai sentito? Cos'era?
Ok, l'avete sentito?
Sì,
Ma di brutto era di là.
di là, sì, sembrava uno strumento con qualcosa che si spostava.
Qua dentro.
Arrivava da
Andiamo,
arrivava. Sì, per favore, andiamo.
Aspetta, fammi prendere la tanca.
A strange, unexplained sound startles the Pit Paranormal team. Paolo grabs his thermal camera and starts to record. What happens next is downright chilling.
Vado, vai, foto che ansia.
Ma che rumore era?
Allora, a me è sembrato un oggetto che si spostava, ma ci sono tanti oggetti qua.
No, però potrebbe essere qualcosa che è dentro una stanza. O era nel corridoio, perché non era una stanza, non abbiamo sentito bene.
Non ho capito, non so, sicuramente era.
Cioè, potrebbe essere un armadio.
Raga, voi due siete i nostri occhi, Paul. Anche te già che siete i nostri occhi, quindi. Perché io vedo ben poco.
Chi c'è? C'è qualcuno qui? Puoi avvicinarti?
Cosa?
Raga,
Cosa?
il muro, cosa? Davanti a Simo a destra. Il muro davanti a Simo a destra.
Questo?
Ha formato. Raga,
Cosa?
ha formato una persona.
Che cacchio è stato?
Raga, si è formata una persona lì.
Ma stai scherzando?
Lì.
L'hai filmata?
L'ho filmata. Sono in rec. Si è formata una persona, io dico una sagoma bianca, con testa, spalle e tutto, lì davanti.
A creepy figure seems to appear but can only be seen through the thermal camera. Inexplicably, the figure seems to emit more and more heat. Paolo and cameraman Simone approach the apparition, and they discover something terrifying.
Oh shit.
Fammi vedere. Sono i porca. Porca vacca.
Nigga, yo, stop.
Stai scherzando?
They better chill out.
È chiusa, tu sei chiusa.
L'ho chiusa. Mi sembra che abbiano anche ripresa. Perché mi stavo girando per venire a prenderti in faccia. E mi sembra che l'ho anche ripresa che stava chiudendo io lontano. L'ho chiusa io.
Paolo and Simone are shocked as the thermal camera reveals footprints on the floor in the room right next to where the figure appeared. The door slams shut and locks, separating Debbie and cameraman Jack. And now, they too encounter something terrifying out in the hospital hall.
C'è qualcuno che ci sta prendendo in giro? Non ci vuole far paura?
C'è qualcuno. Chi c'è?
Cos'era?
Jack.
Arriva da quella porta, c'è una porta socchiusa, Debbie.
Jack, c'è qualcuno.
Arriva da quella porta lì.
Jack.
Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
C'è una voce.
Did you hear it? The two nervous investigators capture a deep, breath-like voice on camera.
Cos'era? Porta lì. Arriva da quella porta lì, è socchiusa.
C'è una voce.
Eventually, the team is reunited and they leave Chernobyl believing that they did in fact make contact with some of the ghosts of Chernobyl's past. I highly recommend that you check out Pit Paranormal's 8-part Chernobyl series. All 8 videos have subtitles in multiple languages, including English. Excessively haunted. Now, if you're a regular Nuke's Top 5 viewer, you know that I've featured the popular paranormal YouTube channel Really Haunted many times. Homeowners Lee and his wife Stacy have experienced increasingly violent paranormal activity in their home in England for years now. And it just seems to keep getting worse.
Woo! That was a freaky ass ghost for real. Start pulling hair.
Lo so.
I would have started shooting into the darkness.
Lee's wife Stacy says that since the bed incident, she is so scared of the violent poltergeist in their house that she often just avoids sleeping in their home.
That's my biggest fear, bro. Get
I'd stayed
pulled
in
out
the caravan
No.
a bit before that, but that was once
was
that
the end.
happened, I never went back in the house after that.
Over the 4 months since I last featured Really Haunted, Lee says that the activity in his home has only become more intense and frightening.
Oh, hell no. Oh, nah, you gotta. Nah.
Stop.
That's crazy.
That's it.
I'm swinging into the MA. I don't care if I'm in the pit. Bro, I'm
Lee says
swinging.
that he refuses to leave his home, regardless
care.
of the extreme poltergeist activity. But facing off against a malevolent spirit is not easy. Late one night, Lee hears noises outside his second-story bedroom. He gets up to investigate, but it did not go well.
In the meantime, we're gonna go for a national photo.
Hell no. I'm swinging into the darkness, nigga. You tripping, bro. Would've been up. He said, "Huss." Ghost was doing this outside the door. He was charging. Nah, bro, that's crazy. Right in your chest, huh? Right there.
Somebody's shaking, dog.
And you still there.
Something seems to violently push Lee, launching him backwards. And whatever pushed him now wants in the room.
No. That is literally terrifying, bro.
That's the attic.
We would be throwing hands.
How can it be doing both at once?
So is Lee's house, quote, really haunted? As always, I leave that to you to decide. To see the full story and videos of Lee's encounter with the dark presence that terrorizes his home, I highly recommend checking out the YouTube channel, Really Haunted. Unwelcome. Paranormal investigator Sandro Silva from the YouTube channel Casa Sobrenatural sets out to explore an abandoned home in Brazil. The house is said to be extremely haunted by multiple dark spirits. He's joined by his two friends, Macon and Climerson, as they carefully walk through the rubble of the deserted structure. The air feels heavy as the team reflects on the ominous atmosphere. Suddenly, they get an unexpected fright.
Nossa, essa energia é muito pesada, mano. Essa casa é sinistra, muito cabuloso, cara. Assustador de cabeça. Meu Deus do céu, Sandro. Você viu o barulho, mano?
Aquele lá no fundo, cara. Aquele no fundo, cara. Você escutou?
Você viu? Cara, foi nitidamente. Quebrou, mano. Caiu, quebrou, mano. Assustador de cabeça. Assustador de cabeça.
Pesada. Vocês viram que caiu a teia ali, mano.
Nossa, foi nítido, cara. Quebrou, mano. Vou usar o pé daí, mano.
Mano, caiu a teia ali, velho.
Vou começar a jogar teia em cima da nossa cabeça, é louco?
Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara, que não quer nós aqui, mano.
Não.
The three friends suspect a roof tile has fallen nearby and discuss whether it's safe to continue their investigation. But before they can even reach a decision, things take a terrifying turn.
Oh! Escuta? Passa, mano.
Passo, velho.
Oh!
Nossa, tá andando, mano.
Tá andando, mano. Você tá escutando?
Tô, cara.
Tem alguma coisa aqui, cara.
Ai, ai, cara. Meu Deus do céu. Ai, ai, cara.
I know that type of scared. When you shaking your own boots, that's a different type of scare, bro.
Você é louco, cara?
Meu Deus do céu, você não sabe o que eu vi ali, cara. Calma, cara. Eu vi um que ali, eu vi uma criança. Eu vi uma criança, Cleber. Claro, cara. Você não viram?
Eu não vi.
Meu Deus do céu, tinha uma criança aqui, cara.
Bora.
Meu Deus do céu. Cara, primeira vez, cara. Mas que uma criança vai estar aqui, cara? Será que morreu uma criança aqui, cara?
Cara, mas já começou a cair uma teia, cara. Aí você grita que viu alguma coisa que é. Eu claro que eu vou correr, mas eu não vi nada, cara.
Ó, tá andando, mano. Tá andando, velho.
Tá andando, mano. Ó, meu Deus,
nossa senhora, caiu uma telha ali, cara. Você tá
Get out.
doido, mano.
Leave, dog. Leave.
Cara, tem visagem aqui pra caramba, mano. Você tá doido, velho.
Sandro is shocked as he sees the pale apparition of a child right in front of him. He gathers his courage and checks out the area, but there's no one there. Then another roof tile falls and the three friends
Video over. I heard y'all niggas coming up. I'm keeping that in there too.